The banks predict no cash rate hike in September. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here, and welcome to another episode of Heiser Says. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this article from Mortgage Business, which is predicting that there will be no cash rate hike in December, or at least for the cash rate target. Now, for those of you following along at home, you can see the cash rate has shot up and it's been on hold for a while. I need to update the chart now. I'm getting lazy again, guys. If we jump over here, we can see at Trading Economics, it's flat right now at 4.1% in August. And if we have a look here, so the expected, or the consensus and the Trading Economic forecast is for the rate to be held. Okay, so it's not just the banks, it's also Trading Economics and the consensus. And if we go here to the RBA rate tracker, can you see that? Yep, you can see it there. The RBA rate tracker, we can see on the 1st of September, the last time this was updated, 86% no change, and a decrease to 3.85%, 14%. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have a flat rate. So Australia's major banks all called a cash rate pause during tomorrow's monetary policy meeting, with the Reserve Bank of Australia due to meet for its first September monetary policy meeting. The big four banks have all called a hold on the 4.1% rate. The September monetary policy meeting will mark the last decision for outgoing RBA Governor Philip Lowe as he completes his 7-year tenure with the bank. His successor, Michelle Bullock, will assume the role of RBA Governor on the 18th of September 2023. The Commonwealth Bank of Australia senior economist Belinda Allen said the major bank expects the cash rate to hold for the remainder of the year as prices, wages, and activity data indicate no further tightening is required. We do not view the meeting as a line ball call. Unlike the finely balanced decisions in July and August, Ms. Allen stated. The data flow over the past month and the large amount of rate hikes delivered to date make it a clearer decision in September. However, CBA does expect the central bank to run through the case to hike and maintain a tightening bias. Westpac Chief Economist Bill Evans said the bank is confident that the board will decide to keep rates on hold. Following the board's decision to hold rates steady at the August meeting, we concluded that rates would remain on hold until the September quarter next year, when the first rate cut of 0.25% can be expected, Mr. Evans said. So it looks like they're essentially saying we've peaked. Is this where the cash rate will peak, guys? And even if it falls down, we're not going to see 0.1 again. If we see it within our lifetimes, something has seriously gone wrong. Okay, honestly, something has seriously gone wrong if we see that again. I think that's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime event. We're going to be talking about that to our grandkids when they're paying $2 million for a house. And you'll be going, oh, I got a house for only $1 million, sucked in. Oh, boy. And, of course, a loaf of bread will cost $8. Since we released that forecast, the data flow and minutes from the August meeting have provided further support to the view that rates have peaked at 4.1%. On the back of the recent Consumer Price Index data, ANZ economist Adam Boyton, Adelaide Timbrell, and Madeline Dunk maintained that the major bank looks for no change in the cash rate at this month's RBA meeting. We see the broad balance of the data flow and events being unlikely to shift the board from its on-hold stance, ANZ's economist team stated. However, they noted that the post-meeting statement will likely repeat that some further tightening of monetary policy may be required to ensure that inflation returns to target in a reasonable time frame, but that will depend upon the data and the evolving assessment of risks. While the RBA also predict a hold in tomorrow's meeting, they remain as an outlier among the major banks in regard to where the cash rate will peak. Despite being in agreement for the September decision, NAB maintained the cash rate maintained that the cash rate will increase once more during the December monetary policy meeting to a peak of 4.35%. I need a drink of coffee. And yes, this Stein was a Father's Day present. If you haven't seen, I haven't seen a video where I've mentioned that. It's hang on, I'll jump over here. It is aluminium, so it's fake. It's not real. But I've had so many of them break because I'm filming with them, I'm recording with them, I'm dropping them, and I'm carrying them to and from. I need it. I've got another one coming as well, so maybe I should get a good, robust aluminium Stein made for Heiser says. So, at the time of writing, all other major banks have called 4.1% to be the official cash rate peak, with the next movements likely to be rate cuts in 2024. So, if people are there, let's have a chat about this. So, even if NAB are right and the cash rate peaks at 4.35%, now, if people are doing it real tough now, and they're holding out for a cut, if they can just last that little bit longer, another year, they can string it out to another year, they could be okay. They could find a way, cut back on luxuries. We're seeing the retail sector already take a bit of a hit. But Australia's a two-class, two-speed economy. There are going to be some people that are going to weather this like nothing at all happened. They're just going to keep going. Rates will settle down. You've got a cash rate of 3.5%. And in another 2 years' time, we'll be bitching and moaning about housing affordability being even worse. This may shock you, but I have little faith in the government's ability to meet the housing targets. I'm encouraged that they're putting them out there, and I hope local authorities work to make that happen, stop impeding private people and private developers. But it's going to be a bloody challenge, guys. It is definitely going to be a challenge just to build them. So, yeah, we'll have to see. So the banks are predicting no cash rate hike. I will put a poll up tonight and ask my viewers, the financial gigachads of the channel, to see where you're anticipating rates are going to sit. The last two polls, you've all been wrong. Majority of people, well, not all of you have been wrong. Most of you have been wrong. Most people picked a movement. So, let's see if I can find that. Hang on. Let me jump over there while that's loading up. Has anyone got Starfield yet? Is it worth it? Let me know in the comments below, guys. It's looking good. I think some people are all disappointed because they're expecting some Elite Dangerous thing, but I kind of like the idea of a game where I don't need to spend 50 minutes just to do nothing for immersion. So let's, there we go. Yeah. And so if we have a look here, where is it? Will the RBA raise rates tomorrow? 66% said yes a month ago. So unfortunately, financial gigachads were wrong then. And the month before they were wrong as well. So 66%. So I'll make another poll and we'll have a look at that one tomorrow when the announcement comes. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Check out HeiserBim or Heiser Does if you want to see other content. And if you want to support the channel, you can financially on YouTube or Patreon using our referral links, buying our pocket squares, or calling me if you need an architect. Take care. Take care, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye for now.